Sometimes in life, the greatest achievements come from stepping into the unknown. You'll never reach the mountaintop by standing at the foot of the mountain, staring at its height. Taking that first step, despite fear, uncertainty, and doubt, can change your life forever. Imagine what you could achieve if you weren't afraid to take risks, to trust God, and to leap into the unseen. Jide was a simple man living in a quiet village. He had a small farm that provided just enough for him to get by. His life wasn't particularly hard, but it wasn't fulfilling either. He often felt like something was missing, a sense of adventure, of purpose. Jide had always been a man of faith, but lately, he had felt that God was calling him to something greater. Yet, fear kept him rooted where he was. One Sunday morning, during a church service, the pastor preached on the story of Peter walking on water. He emphasized Matthew 14, verse 29, "Come," Jesus said. Then Peter got down out of the boat, walked on the water, and came toward Jesus. The pastor's words rang in Jide's ears. Peter had stepped out of the boat despite the raging storm because he trusted Jesus. Peter took a risk. He believed that if Jesus called him, it was safe, even if it didn't look like it. Jide couldn't shake off the feeling that this message was meant for him. He had always dreamt of starting a business, something that could make a real difference in the lives of his family and his community. But fear had always stopped him. What if he failed? What if he lost everything he had worked so hard to build? After the service, Jide lingered behind, deep in thought. As he walked home, he prayed, "Lord, if you want me to step out, help me to be fearless like Peter." A few days later, Jide received an unexpected visitor, his old friend Tund, who had moved to the city years ago. Tund had become a successful entrepreneur and had come to visit the village to explore investment opportunities. Over dinner, Tund shared his business ideas with Jide. "Jide, why don't you expand your farm and start producing goods for the city? There's a huge demand for organic produce, and your land could be perfect for it," Tund said, his eyes shining with excitement. Jide's heart raced. The idea was thrilling, but fear quickly followed. "What if it doesn't work? What if I lose everything?" he asked, doubt creeping in. Tund smiled and put a hand on Jide's shoulder. Remember the story of the talents in Matthew 25? The master gave 3 servants money to manage while he was away. 2 of them took risks and doubled their investment. The third buried his out of fear and lost everything. God rewards those who trust him and are willing to step out in faith. Jide pondered on Tund's words. The Bible was filled with stories of men and women who took risks, trusting God in the process. Moses, who led the Israelites out of Egypt. Esther, who risked her life to save her people. David, who faced Goliath with nothing but a sling and a stone.